My son is going to be 18 in August. And it took me literally 17 years to get rid of that baby weight. This here is my saving grace.
Have you seen any of those viral TikTok videos, particularly one by someone who affectionately calls herself Auntie, where she describes losing over 100 pounds using probiotics, and you're really excited and you want to know if it'll work for you? If that sounds like something you're interested in, you've come to the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Hampton, a board certified family and obesity medicine doc with a master's in nutrition and functional medicine. And today I have a previous podcast guest who's here, and that's Natasha Trenev. And Natasha is the mother of probiotics. And who better than the mother of probiotics to kind of think about this video and think about, is it possible? Is it possible to lose 100 pounds with an over-the-counter probiotic? So Natasha, I really appreciate you being here. And what's your experience? You've been in this field for, many years, and you kind of know the ins and
Yeah.
outs. You're the pioneer of probiotics. What's your thoughts on the idea that a probiotic over the counter can help you lose 100 pounds?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the probiotic that was shown by that lovely lady in that TikTok video didn't have any, how shall I say, potency guarantee. And they just mentioned one probiotic, which is acidophilus. So right there, it tells me that there's probably zero live probiotic organisms in that product. So the next thing that she talked about was enzymes. And, a lot of us in Western societies are not digesting our foods. And I think enzymes are good to use, but they're only a part of the solution. Now, about the sugar pill. If she believed that this probiotic can make her lose weight, she will lose weight, regardless if it's effective or not. And that's what my hesitation is here, because when you put a probiotic microorganism, regardless how low the count is, with an enzyme, bacteria are almost 100% protein. So you have an enzyme in there that digests protein. Guess what? It's going to kill the probiotic right there when it gets in the stomach. When you have the stomach acid and you now have an enzyme to digest protein, you're going to for sure kill any probiotic that's there. So I haven't had a chance to review the label, but it depends on what kind of enzymes, because the same kind of criteria apply for enzymes. They can be damaged very easily. They're very sensitive, and the really good ones are very expensive. So if she didn't pay a lot for this product, it's highly likely that the enzymes are of poor quality and really didn't help her with digesting her food and getting her to lose weight. So I think what it is that you have a really good idea. If you really want to lose weight, you have to, increase exercise. You have to limit your carbs, stop eating processed food, stop wolfing your food down in front of your computer, sit down with a friend, chew each bite 10 times so you get satiated sooner. Don't empty your plate. That's a good suggestion. And then if you take the right probiotic, that's going to help you convert those calories into energy rather than storing fat. And
Absolutely.
that's the premise how probiotics help, but they have to be specific probiotics. They have to be alive by the time they reach their small and large intestine. So if they don't have any technology to assure that the bacteria, one, survive handling, two, survive shelf life, three, survive stomach acid and bile, they're not going to do you much good.
Wow. A lot of great talking points. And again, I love the fact that you wrapped up your comments by saying, listen, losing weight is not that difficult. You have to move your body. You have
Yeah.
to restrict the carbs, because carbs is what we basically turn into fat storage. So I really appreciate that. I really also want to say I appreciate anybody, including Auntie, for attempting to share her success. But when you're making decisions about your health, I think it's also important that you try to get the highest level of expertise involved, and just do your own little experiment. So if you decide to do an experiment with a product, that's okay. But understand that the science says that the reduction of carbs is probably the most effective. And so I really
Mhm.
appreciate you, Natasha, coming to the channel, providing clarity. And that way, people, as they're making decisions about what's good for them, we'll have something to land on. So I appreciate you being here. I also thank you for being on 2 episodes of the Protecting Your Nest podcast. There's so many questions about probiotics that we need to answer, so we decided to do it again, and we'll make sure to have a link to that episode, the second episode. In fact, we'll have a link to both episodes in the show notes so that people who see the new episode will also see the old episode. So I thank you for coming to my channel. And again, until the next episode, continue to be safe, be well, and continue to protect your nest.